here you see the title BET 2016 review. This isn't going to be, by the way, I'm looking at my notes, but this isn't going to be your typical, ooh girl, did you see this, did you see that type of review. Go look, as there's plenty of the black YouTubers who are actually female, some male as well too, who are doing reviews just like that. So if you want that type of ooh girl type of review, go check that out. Me, when I review shit, it's more coming from a real nigga standpoint, a real opinionated, a real person standpoint. Side note, I was gonna name this channel Real Nigga Reviews, but that name was already taken. I didn't want to be accused of stealing something, even though that channel that is called Real Nigga Reviews hasn't made a video since, I want to say, 2011. So technically I could have made that name relevant again by making the name of that channel, but the channel's still up. It's not like it's canceled or some shit, but I think that channel hasn't made a video since 2011. Whatever, that's a side note. Anyways, I'm back here, so just consider this your Real Nigga Review, as I do with all my reviews of anything. That's why I made this channel, okay? Primary channel in the description box below. But let's get started at the BET Awards. Alright, let me start off with how the show started off with Beyonce and Kendrick Lamar. I enjoyed this performance. Why? Two very, well, one I like more than the other. I love Kendrick Lamar. I like Beyonce. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say she's bad or anything. I really like Beyonce. Typically, when she does the songs that she did, when there's an actual message to it, and it's not just a I'm a bad bitch type song, that the type of song she's been into now, which those songs aren't bad, but they aren't really good either. But I enjoyed the song Freedom. I enjoyed seeing it live. I enjoyed Beyonce's performance. I enjoyed everything about it. But much like a BET award, it wouldn't be a BET award where you have a one fucking highlight that is this high, that is off the fucking camera, right? So high. And then you have a low light that is so low that it's off the camera. Because after the follow-up to Beyonce's performance, banging performance, I should say, it was just a corny rendition of Hamilton featuring Anthony Anderson, Tracee Ellis Ross, and Anthony Hamilton, and backup dancers or singers or whatnot. And here's my thing about the BET Awards, and my thing with black actors and actresses in general. And people gonna get mad at me for saying this, but again, this is a real nigga review. I don't give a shit. I hate it. It absolutely grinds my gears when these black actors and actresses get on these TV shows, these movies, right? And their acting is on point. They're actually funny if they're doing funny roles. They're actually serious when they're doing serious roles. They're actually believable, lovable characters when they get on these shows. When they get on the BET award shows, they're the corniest motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. Now, I have a theory for this, and I could be wrong because I don't know this for a fact. Why is it when they get on these shows, right? Again, they get on these shows with primarily, I'm going to say, white writers for these shows, and they're funny. They get on the BET Awards, which I'm going to assume the teleprompters and the writers, I guess, are maybe some white, but primarily black. I'm assuming. They are just corny. I don't know. But I typically find Tracee Ellis Ross, Anthony Anderson, Taraji, and a lot of the other speakers who are trying to make jokes. I typically find them funny when they're doing things not of I guess emceeing or award show or whatever. But when they get on TV, I guess live TV, they're the corniest motherfuckers I've ever seen on TV ever. Cornier than some of the white shows that I've seen. Cornier than what's that show that everyone likes, but I think it's the corniest shit. The one with all the nerds and all that other shit. I don't know what the fuck. You're gonna see it annotated on the video. Anyways, But that show was just corny as shit. But the jokes were just bland. Everyone's jokes was bland. Nobody said anything right. Nobody said anything of substance. But then when you get on these white TV show, produced white TV shows and everything, you give your best. Yeah. What else? Got on the jokes, got on that, got on Beyonce. Oh yeah, what I didn't like about the award show, because other than the failed ass acting from bomb ass actors, it's the stupid segments they do, the liberal agenda segments they do. Of course they're gonna push that shit, but the whole vote for Hillary. Hillary isn't gonna do shit for black people. She's made it clear she don't give a fuck about black people. I don't give a fuck what you think or say, whatever. This is my opinion. She's made it very clear that she's willing to do anything to get anybody's vote, not just black votes, but anybody's vote. She does not really give a fuck about your cause. Black people, gay people, Muslim people, Chinese people, anybody. She does not give a fuck about your cause. She's a Clinton at the end of the day. Bill Clinton doesn't really give a fuck. He's made that clear. She doesn't really give a fuck. Anyone can get mad at me for saying that. I really don't give a fuck about that. Anyways, it was just corny as fuck, that segment, but I wasn't surprised at all. Now, since I got the shit I don't like out the way, well, no, the performances were terrible. Alright? Aside from Beyonce, of course, aside from Janelle Monáe and Sheila E.'s Prince tribute, I really enjoyed those Prince tributes. Again, I like Erykah Badu, I like Bilal, I like Roots. Everyone who did a tribute, I'm actually a big fan of them. Stevie Wonder and that other lady, I don't know her name, but you know, she was cool too. But the thing is, what turned me off about the other performances rather than Janelle's and Sheila E.'s, well, let's start with Erykah Badu's and the Roots' performance, since that was the first Prince tribute. I just thought it was too bland. Like, I thought it was like, okay, I love Erykah Badu, but I feel as though the only people who should be doing Prince type tributes are people who you can say, you can tell were influenced or influenced by Prince. Erykah Badu, as eccentric as she is and as eccentric as Prince was, they're not very, I don't see the two in the same light at all. I see Erykah in her own lane, and I see Prince in this lane. Now, no one can ever cross a Prince lane and do what he did better than him. Now, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that there are two different playing fields, and I felt as though Erykah Badu's style and everything does not even scream Prince at all. Not saying that the two can't, you know, be connected in a way, but their styles are way too different. Prince was more of a, yes, he was very laid back and chill, but he was out there. He was very expressive. Erykah Badu really isn't much expressive, and that performance proved it, and a lot of her performances proved it as well. She's not very expressive being. Only when she's doing acting or when she's on her acting gig and stuff like that. But it's not like it's part of her everyday persona to be super expressive. She's typically more so laid back, chill, vibe type, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. Again, I'm a big fan of Erykah Badu, but those who fit the bill the best was Janelle Monáe, because she's very expressive like Prince. Sheila E., obviously, because she knows Prince, and she was a part of that very expressive, you know, movement. So, again, those are other reasons why I felt their performance is better. Bilal was alright. I would give him a 5 out of a 10. He, in a way, sounded like, a little way, sounded like Prince. But when I saw the whole thing, I know people loved it, especially when he fell down on the ground and started screaming and everything, 'cause I want you. But, you know, I didn't get the same type of feeling. Again, as a Prince fan and as someone who's listened to his songs, especially Darling Nikki, it was more like, okay, when Prince does it, you can, to me at least, you can feel the emotion, and even though you're just hearing it. To me, you can feel that emotion of him screaming, do you want him or do you want me? Because I want you. I can feel it when Prince said it. I didn't feel it when Bilal said it. Again, I love Bilal as well. He's one of my, actually I would say one of my top 10 favorite singers. Okay, if I had to, yeah, Bilal's a really good singer. I really like Bilal, but again, his performance, give it a 5 out of 10. Janelle and Sheila E, perfect 10. Everyone's gonna say Jennifer Hudson. I liked hers as well. Again, I thought it was sweet. Probably around a 7 or 8 out of 10. Everyone else, you get a Bart Simpson. At least you tried cake. Anyways, I was still on to the topic of performances. The sideshow performers, those who are not really popular, as you will say, they kick ass. The dude Anderson .Paak, I am actually going to listen to this man's album or mixtape, whatever it is, later on today. Hopefully, I have the time later on today because I'm doing a lot of other stuff. But I liked what I heard from him, and the fusion of funk and rap music, two genres that I really enjoy, especially funk. Of course, that's someone I gotta listen to. And I went on his Twitter page, saw a little snippet of one of his songs, enjoyed that little snippet, so of course I'm gonna listen to his album. The Two Sisters is what I love the most. That to me was my I'd say my second favorite performance. First, obviously, Beyonce and Kendrick made that clear. But the two sisters who are actually signed to Beyonce's Parkway Records or whatever, I forget their name. They're very beautiful women, both of them, and they really was fire. I did not know who the hell they were, but when I saw them, I instantly fell in love with their look. But then when I heard the voices and their style and everything, something about that duo, just the sisters, it just blew me away. And I'm mad as hell that I forgot their name. So if please, anybody know of their name, please direct me to their name, their social media, so I can stalk them and stuff. Their music, so I could listen to them while stalking them and stuff, and